हेलो नमस्कार वेलकम टू प्लेइंग 11 फुटबॉल। मैं हूं सुधीर और मेरे साथ है नवल। है नवल, कैसे हो?
है सुधीर, बहुत अच्छा हूँ।
ऑलराइट,
लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दिस गेम।
एक और बढ़िया गेम। कल वो है हैदराबाद वर्सेस नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड वर्सेस हैदराबाद। बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग गेम रहेगा। तो थोड़ा बहुत देखते हैं लाइक पिछले साल का उनका हेड टू हेड रिकॉर्ड कहाँ पे थे। तो दो गेम्स खेला था दोनों ने। तो पहला गेम हैदराबाद हार गए थे, लेकिन दूसरे गेम में हैदराबाद ने बहुत स्कोरिंग किया, लाइक 5-1 जीता। आई थिंक उसमें से एक थे यासिर ने स्कोर किया, आई थिंक लिस्टन कोलासा ने स्कोर किया। तो बड़ा, आई थिंक दैट वाज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट विन फॉर हैदराबाद लास्ट सीजन।
Yeah, that was the only biggest win for Hyderabad last season. I think last away मैच था उनका and they won 1-5.
या
लिस्टन ने 2 गोल मारे थे, ब्रेस एंड मार्सेलिनो ने 2 गोल मारे थे और यासर ने 1 मारा था शायद।
या तो या यहाँ पे तो लास्ट ईयर वही था उनका हेड टू हेड रिकॉर्ड। तो अभी देखते हैं लाइक करंटली टेबल में दोनों कहाँ है। जैसे कि आप जानते हो लाइक दोनों का थोड़ा बहुत डिप इन फॉर्म हो चुका है। तो हैदराबाद है 6th प्लेस में आफ्टर लास्ट वीक्स विन, और नॉर्थ ईस्ट है 7th प्लेस में आफ्टर दे लॉस्ट। जैसे मैंने कहा कि लाइक हैदराबाद और नॉर्थ ईस्ट का फॉर्म बहुत डिप हो चुका है। लाइक आई थिंक नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड स्टार्टेड वेरी हॉट, in fact more hotter than Hyderabad. Like I think they were in like top 2 or something. They were competing at the beginning of the season. Jaise aap dekhte ho, like they started with a win. Both of them had few draws, a few more wins, and then losses. So it's been up and down for both of them, and that's why they are in 6th and 7th. And I think the biggest problem for that is also the goal scoring. क्योंकि जैसे वन ऑफ द थिंग हमने बात किया था, हैदराबाद का गोल स्कोरिंग का इश्यू है, वैसे ही नॉर्थ ईस्ट का भी गोल स्कोरिंग का इश्यू है।
या ऑल्सो नॉर्थ ईस्ट का अभी डिफेंस बहुत सारा लीक कर रहा है। दे आर नॉट एबल टू स्कोर एज वेल एज नॉट एबल टू कंटेन द अपोजिशन। तो उनका थोड़ा वीक स्टेज चल रहा है अभी इन टर्म्स ऑफ ड्रॉस और विंस। तो या स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द सीजन दोनों भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहे थे, हैदराबाद एंड नॉर्थ ईस्ट। बट नॉर्थ ईस्ट हैड ए बेटर स्टार्ट along with एटीके एंड धीरे धीरे एज द सीजन प्रोग्रेस्ड उनका फॉर्म डिप हो गया, गोल स्कोरिंग बहुत ही कम हो गया एकदम से। एंड हियर वी आर एट 6th and 7th पोजीशन।
Yeah, so that's one of the thing। और उनके मेन स्ट्राइकर भी आई थिंक इंजर्ड हो गए थे, राइट? अभी इन्होंने मोहन बगान के अगेंस्ट खेला नहीं।
या अभी नहीं खेले थे मोहन बगान के अगेंस्ट, वो इंजर्ड हो गए थे एंड ये मैच में भी डाउटफुल है।
Yeah, so that's one thing to watch to see like agar he's going to be playing or not. But yeah, so coming to Hyderabad form, जैसे हम हैदराबाद के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, like दोनों का फॉर्म कंपेयर किया। Hyderabad kind of started good, then obviously had few draws, few wins, but they were kind of like hovering in top 4. Then after that, it hit them with 3 straight losses and a big win against Chennai. So what do you think, like things that have done right in the Chennai game and what they can do better?
या सो एफसी गोवा का भी अगर आपने मैच देखा, एंड रिजल्ट तो लॉस था, बट दे डोमिनेटेड फॉर 85 मिनट्स, राइट? तो उसके बाद आई थिंक दे स्विच्ड ऑफ फॉर 10 मिनट्स बिकॉज ऑफ द सब्स्टिट्यूशंस मेड। वो एकदम ही बैड कॉल था, बट अगेन अगेंस्ट चेन्नई दे पिक्ड इट अप एंड बहुत अच्छा फॉर्म में दिख रहे थे सब लोग। एंड या जो भी पिच पे था वो लोग कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे थे, अपार्ट फ्रॉम यासिर इन द फर्स्ट हाफ जो मतलब थोड़े सेल्फिश खेल रहे थे। ऑल्सो चिएनीज़ी जो सेल्फिश खेल रहे थे, बॉल ज्यादा रख रहे थे, बट आई थिंक फर्स्ट हाफ में मैनेजर ने उनको थोड़ा सुनाया होगा, तो दे केम बैक एंड दे शोड ए रियली गुड शो, दे पुट अप ए रियली गुड शो।
Yeah, so I think that was one of the biggest difference playing जो game against Goa के था, like जैसे आपने बोला कि last 10 minutes they shut it down. I think in this game against Chennai, if you could really see, like they actually picked up in last 15 minutes or so. जैसे कि हम बोल रहे थे, जब Franz Andaza आया 72nd minute में when he substituted Joel Chianese, so उसके बाद like it kind of picked up. We scored 2 back-to-back goals at that point. So
Right.
Yeah, so what are the things that Hyderabad can do now against Northeast United? I mean, I know like दोनों का form उतना ठीक नहीं है, लेकिन but it's still going to be entertaining game to watch.
या तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट का देखोगे तो अभी डिफेंस थोड़ा शैटर्ड है उनका, तो दिस इज द टाइम दैट हैदराबाद विल लुक फॉरवर्ड टू यू
Mm-hmm.
नो टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ. एंड अभी अटैकिंग आई थिंक लास्ट 5 गेम्स से उनका बहुत अच्छे चांसेस क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. फिनिशिंग वाज ओनली द प्रॉब्लम, एंड लास्ट गेम में अपन ने देखा फिनिश अच्छा किया, 4 गोल्स मारा, व्हिच मींस दे हैव फिनिश्ड वेरी वेल. ठीक है, तो आई थिंक दिस गेम इज गोइंग टू बी मच मोर इंटरेस्टिंग. And yeah, maybe we can predict the score later on during the show.
Okay. So before we start looking into like Hyderabad players and all that, there are few players to watch for Northeast. एक तो है उनके midfielder Gallagher. बहुत बढ़िया
Yeah,
प्लेयर है, एंड जैसे हमने कहा like उनके मेन स्ट्राइकर इज आउट. आई मीन एटलीस्ट ही वाज आउट अगेंस्ट मोहन बगान, तो अभी नहीं मालूम like will he be able to play against Hyderabad or not. So देखना पड़ेगा आप यहाँ का ये क्या what the update you get. But other than Gallagher, आप कौन सा player बोलते हैं like they have some good some of the players that you can think of good.
या अपुया है जो बहुत अच्छा शाइन कर रहे हैं इस सीजन में.
Okay.
ही इज द प्लेयर टू वॉच. ही इज द अपकमिंग यंगस्टर अभी.
Mm-hmm.
ठीक है, एंड नेक्स्ट है उनके दूसरे मिडफील्डर कमारा, जो वो भी अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. सो या, प्रीटी एक्साइटिंग प्लेयर्स टू वॉच फॉर नॉर्थ ईस्ट.
Okay. So Hyderabad की तरफ से like who are the players to watch out for and the lineup? I mean, what the lineup is gonna look like? क्योंकि जब जैसे हम बोल रहे थे कि like Hyderabad का first half against Chennai was a lot more disciplined football. Obviously starting with Kattimani, very disciplined football उन्होंने खेला first half में. So what do you think he's gonna start again?
Yeah, I think he's going to start again because of some other news which I don't think we encourage talking in this Playing 11 show.
Yeah.
Because we usually don't discuss rumors. So instead of Subrata, I think Kattimani will be given a chance. Because yeah, let me mention, we will not give out the news, but yeah, so Subrata is linked to some other team. There is a rumor that is flying around. We are not sure about it. We'll only have to wait and watch, which is why Kattimani is starting from last 2 games, and I think giving playing time to Subrata will be,
Yeah, will be hurting.
Not giving chance to other players who could be playing going forward.
Yeah, if that's the case, like when a player is leaving, it doesn't make sense to give him a chance. So yeah, in that way, I think if you look at the experience at that point, I think Kattimani start करेंगे. क्योंकि अभी उनके पीछे तो जोंगटे ही है, so I think जोंगटे will be still the third keeper जब तक Paul है.
Yeah, तो वो rumor है. We are not sure about it until it gets materialized. So we will not go into it. But considering Kattimani got chance even after the disaster against Goa. मतलब 85 मिनट्स को उनको कुछ काम ही नहीं था. 85 मिनट्स के बाद थोड़ा काम आया था, वो भी उन्होंने
I mean, I think
गोल खा लिया
that was
था.
pretty disastrous, and also again जैसे हम बोल रहे थे कि चेन्नई के अगेंस्ट बहुत सिली गोल उन्होंने दे दिया था. There were like two places where
फर्स्ट हाफ जबकि अच्छा खेला था.
Yeah,
फर्स्ट हाफ
बिल्कुल
जबकि
वही.
अच्छा खेला था.
Like yeah, that's what first half like he had a very disciplined performance जहाँ पे उन्होंने save वो सब किया था, but second half again he reverted back to making mistakes. So hopefully
He was back to his usual.
yeah, so hopefully let's see what version of Kattimani will Hyderabad get to see against Northeast. So yeah, तो goalkeeper में वो set है, तो obviously अपने defense की तरफ start करेंगे. I think अपना defense set रहेगा जहाँ तक कि है like अपने right back, starting with our right back Ashish Rai, फिर अपने left back Akash Mishra और Sana Singh और Odei Onaindia. I think that's going to be standard क्योंकि it was pretty good. Like they were not like जैसे हमने बोला last week, like they had some battles, like Ashish Rai का battle बहुत सही था last week. Akash Mishra का भी थोड़ा बहुत सही था against Rahim Ali. And overall, like Odei Onaindia like was excellent, like in defense and all that, and Sana Singh was pretty good with distributing from the back. So overall, I think pretty solid defense. Yeah, I think this going to be like stable defense for Hyderabad.
Yeah, but I would like to see replacements for these guys if, just in case, if Hyderabad is doing well,
Yeah.
maybe after 75, 80 minutes at least, so that other players can try in these fullback positions, because no one is really tried in these positions. These two
Yeah.
guys have played all 90 minutes for all
So
the 9 games.
I think so, yeah. But for one of that reason, बिल्कुल जैसे आप कह रहे थे कि it's one of the things that Hyderabad has to like test, like who are the backups for these players in case of injury or in case of you want to give them best. जैसे कि like Akash Mishra, Ashish Rai, Odei India, like they have pretty much started every single game of the season and played 90 minutes. So you need to figure out. And one of the reason they played 90 minutes is because most of the wins or draws or losses for Hyderabad has everything been pretty close for most of the games. So there was not much that you could just remove them. Other than last game, I think they ended up winning 4-1. So maybe he could have just given some rest, but I think coach didn't want it to take a chance. But I think that's something
Yeah,
that I think even Hyderabad has to look into it. Like in order to get that opportunity for rest, I think Hyderabad has to go on a little bit fast pace so that hopefully, like the score is big enough or they're comfortable enough. Coach can say like, okay, I want to pull these guys and give them a rest.
yeah. Also, we have a Hyderabad has a pretty tight schedule now. Actually, everyone
Yeah.
they will have to play some 11 matches in the span of how much, 2 months, which is almost 2 games a week or 3 games a week, which is almost very tiring considering the amount of work rate our fullbacks provide.
बिल्कुल.
This is going to be really tiring for them. तो उनको तो थोड़ा रेस्ट देने का तो बनता है. So
Yeah.
we will have to see who will fill in for them just in case if they need to be rested.
Yeah. So for now, as I said, like our defense is there, and our midfield will be with Joao Victor for sure. And here's the thing, like last week जब आपने देखा था, like Sauvik ने start किया था, उनका pressing बहुत amazing था. Like I think one of the most disciplined performance we've seen with Sauvik. But I think he will lose his chance to Luis Sastre because Sauvik का थोड़ा passing game में, attacking game में, he doesn't offer much. So and he keeps losing the position of the ball. So I think in that way, even though Sastre will be a little bit slower, they know like he can help in a lot more attacking and passing game.
Yeah, तो आपने देखा होगा लास्ट गेम में नर्जरी वाज आल्सो contributing in the defensive mid area. He was coming back and covering up for Sauvik's absence in that area
Yeah.
because he was pressing. तो इस मैच में also we could see similar thing because Luis Sastre will be mostly floating around from left to right side of the pitch to distribute the ball and
Mm-hmm.
making room for himself and providing the balls to the forwards and attacking midfielders. So similar performance you can see from Narzary now dropping back to CDM position or left back position, covering in this left and mid area, right? And yeah, तो लुइस शास्त्री को मेरे ख्याल से चांस मिलेगा because till now he was not there and we were not able to score many goals. And I think going forward, coach Manolo Marquez will want to score many goals, right? And also he would want to make a mark in the league, probably take Hyderabad to top four playoffs. So I think Luis Sastre will start and he will start contributing to the goals.
Okay. All right. So हाँ, तो जैसे हम कहते हैं, Luis Sastry is definitely can provide a lot more option in attack. So that will be helpful for Hyderabad scoring goals. And also like Joel leading up there is like Joel Chianese उनके सामने. He looks like a second striker, but I think he'll again play like a primary striker like last time, whereby Aridane पीछे शायद drop करेंगे. But yeah, I think he had a good game overall. I think he was a bit selfish, but he got his first goal that he wanted. I think that will open up things for him. And yeah, I think I believe he'll score goals, more goals.
Yeah, so I have a mixed feeling about these selfish strikers, right? One is they need to be a team player.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing is if they're not selfish, they will not be passionate about their game and they won't go forward and they won't score.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of mixed in this kind of thing. So I let this debate be done by others. But I am okay with any kind of thing. I am okay with Aridane dropping deep and Chianese going up front and scoring, which is one more tactic.
Yeah.
Aridane, drawing the defenders and Chianese making space inside the box.
Yeah.
That should work very well. And yeah, let's hope Chianese gets his second goal in this game.
Yeah. Okay, so अभी wings में है obviously man of the match Halicharan, amazing game. I don't expect him to move out, and I think this is a little bit questionable था last week जब obviously जैसे आपने कहा first half जब आपने देखा यासिर का performance, it was pretty bad. Like I think उसको बहुत डांट पड़े होंगे manager से, so I think he improved in the second half. He made some smart passes, good passes, easy passes, and was able to move the ball. And he got an assist for himself too. So I hope he brings that second half version of Yasir and builds upon that.
या तो यासिर जैसे फर्स्ट हाफ में लास्ट गेम में बहुत शॉट्स ले रहे थे जो अननेसेसरी थे. He could have passed it to someone else also. I think he's under pressure again, considering that Colaco is back, right? Yeah. And another attacking midfielder is coming. Yeah. Roland, and also Rohit. Yeah, and also there is OP. There is also Rohit Danu for that position, competing for that position. And Colaco तो है ही, ठीक है. तो yeah, तो I think he's under pressure. So we'll see if Yasir will start or Colaco will start in that position in this game.
Okay, all right. और सबसे सामने attack में है Aridane, obviously. Like again, like last week, I think you were not able to see him on any goals, but he got an assist for himself. But amazing performance, and I think it's again going to be a really good performance from him against Northeast too.
Yeah, so even in this game, I'm expecting him to play a false nine role and send Chianese up front or probably Narzary up front. Okay, he will definitely draw 2 or 3 defenders towards him, which will make space for everybody inside the penalty box. So you can see that movement in and around the penalty box in this game. Considering Northeast have been leaking goals, we can see some goals in this game. I'm expecting.
Okay. All right. So this is what lineup will look like. So आपका prediction क्या है? Like what would be the final score be tomorrow?
Like I think Northeast will try. Yeah, Northeast will try to organize.
When one team is coming back from a loss, so I think obviously both team wants to win. So what would the final score be tomorrow?
Yeah. So even last 5 games में Hyderabad has won 2 and lost 3. Goa could have been a different story altogether, but they have lost. Anyway, they have lost. And Manolo went as far as saying that he would sack the manager if he was the owner, right? So that is being hard on himself. He was being hard on himself anyway, but he had put up a good show in that match as well anyway. So I think he will come hard in this match as well, considering he has people available for him. I think Sandaza will not be available for tomorrow's match, considering the injury happened in the last game.
Yeah, that's something we forgot to talk about. Sandaza, I don't think he'll be there. It looks like a hamstring injury. We don't know what the severity is, but I don't expect him to be in the lineup against Northeast.
Yeah, but again, in whichever match he was a part of, he had played a really good role. So exciting player to watch for Hyderabad.
Bilkul.
Right? And considering Northeast, who have been leaking goals, they would want to organize themselves defensively. I don't think they'll, go wild in the attacking areas. I think they'll play defensively, and Hyderabad will be able to capitalize it. And I think it will be a 2-0 for Hyderabad.
Yeah. So even I'm looking at it like that. One of the reasons जैसे आपने कहा कि उनका main attacker is out. We don't know if he's going to be playing tomorrow, but he was definitely out against Mohan Bagan. And then so the defense has been a little bit leaking. So Hyderabad, if they can capitalize, like they have pretty much their players have come back from injury, I think they can definitely win 2-0 or 3-0 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking for a 2-0.
Yeah, so I think I'll go with like either 2-0 or 3-0 because the defense is leaking, and I think Hyderabad Looks like a good team. Like if they, from what we saw the Chennai boys second half of the Chennai game, I think if they can carry on that, yeah. But yeah, I think I'll go with 2-0 instead of.
Sure, provided Kattimani gives a stable performance tomorrow.
Yes, hopefully Kattimani keeps a clean sheet tomorrow.
Yeah, see, he has all the support from the defenders,
Yep.
but still he's not able to keep the clean sheets. When compared to Subrata Paul, we saw that there have been transitional gaps in Hyderabad FC's game when Subrata Paul was keeping, and that led to goals. And Subrata could have obviously done better, but he couldn't. And yeah, coming to Kattimani, he had all the support from his back four. He got good protection from them, but still he conceded two out of three goals at least in the last two matches. So if he keeps a clean sheet tomorrow, it would be great.
Yeah. So let's see. As I said, it's going to be an exciting game. I mean, we're going with 2-0 prediction, but yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Northeast will be also like looking to come back from that loss against Mohan Bagan. So that said, game hai Friday, 8 January, 7:30 baje, and hopefully everyone get to enjoy the game. Now I'll enjoy the game, and I'll see you for the post game.
All right, Sudhir, bye.
Thank you. Bye.